Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are starting a very exciting and important topic, photosynthesis. This is one of the most fundamental processes in all of biology. Whether you are a school student or a college student, this topic is essential for you. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the amazing world of photosynthesis together in a simple and easy way. Okay, student, let's start with the most basic question. What is photosynthesis? The word photosynthesis comes from two Greek words. Photo means light, synthesis means to make or to build. So, photosynthesis literally means making things using light. Now, let me give you the proper definition. Photosynthesis is the process by which green plants, algae, and some bacteria use sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide to produce glucose and oxygen. And even simpler words, plants eat sunlight. They take energy from the sun and use it to make their own food. Now think about this for a moment. You and I, we have to go to the kitchen, cook food, and eat it to get energy. But plants, they just stand in the sunlight and make their own food right inside their leaves. They are truly the most independent living thing on the earth. This process is also called carbon fixation because plants take carbon dioxide from the air and fix it, meaning they lock it into glucose molecule. So remember, photosynthesis is basically the kitchen of the plant world, and sunlight is the fuel for that kitchen. Now student, let's look at the equation of photosynthesis. Do not be scared. It is actually very simple. The equation is 6 CO2 plus 6 H2O plus light energy form C6H12O6 plus 6 oxygen molecules. Let me explain each part very simply. On the left side, these are the raw materials, the ingredients that the plant needs. 6CO2 means 6 molecules of carbon dioxide. This comes from the air. Plants absorb it through tiny holes in their leaves called stomata. 6H2O means 6 molecules of water. This comes from the soil. Roots absorb water from the ground and send it up to the leaves. Light energy, this is sunlight. The plant capture it using a green pigment called chlorophyll. Now on the right side, these are the products, the things that are made. C6H12O6, this is glucose. This is the food, the sugar that the plant make for itself. It is used for energy and growth. 6 oxygen molecule means 6 molecule of oxygen. This is released into the air as a byproduct, and this is the oxygen that you and I breathe every single day. So, in simple words, plants take in carbon dioxide and water, use sunlight, and give out glucose and oxygen. I always tell my student, think of it like a recipe. Carbon dioxide and water are your ingredient, sunlight is your oven, and glucose is the delicious food that comes out. With oxygen is a bonus gift for the rest of us. Importance of photosynthesis. Now, why is photosynthesis so important? Let me tell you, without photosynthesis, life on earth would simply not exist. Number 1. Photosynthesis is the primary source of food on earth. Every food chain starts with a plant. Whether you eat vegetable, fruit, bread, or even meat, it all traces back to photosynthesis. Number 2. Photosynthesis produces oxygen. Every breath you take, every breath any animal takes comes from the oxygen released by photosynthesis. Plants are literally keeping us alive with every breath. Number 3. Photosynthesis removes carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Plants absorb it and help keep our planet cool and balanced. Number 4. Photosynthesis is the base of all energy on earth. Even fossil fuel like coal and air were formed from ancient plants that did photosynthesis millions of years ago. So, in short, no photosynthesis means no food, no oxygen, no life. That is how incredibly important this one process is. Where does photosynthesis occur? Now, a very important question, where does photosynthesis actually happens? Let's answer this in two parts. Which organism do it and which organelle inside the cell does it? Organism that do photosynthesis first. Green plants, this is the most common example. All green plants from tiny grass to giant trees perform photosynthesis. Second, algae. These are simple plant-like organisms that live in water. They also perform photosynthesis and actually produce a large amount of the earth's oxygen. Third, cyanobacteria. These are special bacteria also called blue-green algae that can also perform photosynthesis. They are the simplest photosynthetic organism. Now, inside the cell, which organelle does this work? The answer is the chloroplast. The chloroplast is a special organelle found in the cell of green plants and algae. It is the site of photosynthesis. Think of the chloroplast as the solar panel of the plant cell. It captures sunlight and converts it into energy. And chloroplasts are green because they contain a special pigment called chlorophyll, which absorbs light energy for photosynthesis. Now let's talk about the structure of chloroplast. This is a very important part for your exam, so pay close attention. The chloroplast has several important parts. Number 1, the outer membrane. This is the smooth outer covering of the chloroplast. It protects the chloroplast and control what enter and exist. Number 2, the inner membrane. Just inside the outer membrane is another membrane layer. Together, these two membranes form what we call the double membrane or envelope of the chloroplast. Number 3, the intermembrane space. This is the small space between the outer and inner membranes. Number 4, the stroma. This is the fluid-filled space inside the inner membrane. Think of it like the cytoplasm of the chloroplast. The dark reaction of photosynthesis, also called the Calvin cycle, take place here. The stroma contain enzymes, DNA, and ribosomes. Number 5, the thylakoids. These are plate, disc-shaped membrane sacs found inside the stroma. They look like flattened pancakes stacked on the top of each other. The light reaction of photosynthesis takes place in the thylakoid membranes. Chlorophyll is embedded in the thylakoid membrane. Number 6, the grana. When thylakoids are stacked on top of each other, they form a structure called a granum. The plural of granum is grana. Each stack looks like a pile of coins. Number 7, the lamellae. These are connecting membranes, then thin channels that connect one granum to another granum. They are also called stroma lamellae or intergranal lamellae. So, to summarize the structure, the chloroplast has an outer and inner membrane, a stroma in the middle, and thylakoids stacked into grana, all connected by lamellae. Remember, grana are for light reaction, stroma is for dark reaction. So, today we covered photosynthesis part 1, the definition, equation, importance, where it occurs, and the complete structure of the chloroplast. In part 2, we will go deeper into the light reaction and the Calvin cycle. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss it. If this video helped you, please like it and subscribe to our channel for more easy biology lessons. Share this with your friends and classmates. Your one share can help someone a lot. Allah Hafiz and best of luck in your studies.